Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
This is the Patrick Riggins Show, waking you up from your Sunday afternoon slumber. That is what we do here. Wake you up and give you a reason to fight for this country. To get up and start making the changes in your life that will propel you forward to help make the changes in this country. To make it better, to make it more free. Helping to get out this clarion call to action is our Freedom Bugler, 100.3 WNOX. With our 100,000-watt signal, we are delivering our message far and wide, spreading the news of the Patrick Riggins Show to 5 southeastern states and 2 time zones. Even with all that power, we cannot reach everyone who needs to hear our proclamations of freedom and liberty. Because of that, we normally broadcast this show live over the internet at WNOXFM.com. However, this week, I believe they're having some technical difficulties.
Now, you still get us online, you just can't watch us.
Oh, you can hear it, you just can't watch.
Yes.
Well, then you miss me. That's why people tune in.
Yeah, we're having problems with our webcam all day today, so...
They tune in and see Patrick and Ted Nugent.
You can't see my prettiness today.
Exactly. I don't know why else you would tune in.
I don't either, really.
Well, maybe to see you. I guess that's what that would be.
Can you blame them? No.
No, I cannot.
Now, rightfully, no.
I would sit here and look at all 7 people tuning in. No. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so if you're trying to tune in on WNOXFM.com and you're only hearing but not seeing us, that is why. But you still get all of the goodness of the radio show. And if you need that address again, it's WNOXFM.com, where you can hear, not see us. So I guess you can't see us lounging around in the opulence that is the studio here at WNOX.
No, I'm still wearing my house coat. Slippers.
That's the radio. Good thing. If it's radio, you could walk in here and just do this show naked today.
I have actually done radio gigs where the overnight DJ comes in just wearing bunny slippers and pajamas. Seriously, so.
I don't think they'll let me get away with that here.
I don't know. You look good in bunny slippers and pajamas.
Yeah, pajamas. Yeah. We
have a little flap in the back that undoes, so you get a little hatch in the back.
What we could do is for I don't know what holiday you would do this on, but just do a special holiday show, and every collar you get, it'd be like strip collars. And every collar you get, you have to take off a piece of clothing.
Starting with my socks.
Yes. Station management may be calling me after that show. Mr. Riggins, we need to see you in the office.
Yeah.
It's like the principal. You know, they come over the loudspeaker. Mr. Riggins, please come to the office.
Bring your clothes.
Bring your clothes, yes. Put your clothes on and come up to the office. Anyway, getting on with the show here, I want to thank everyone for tuning in again this week to the Patrick Riggins Show, the show that is fighting for freedom, liberty, and the restoration of the Constitution. Real quickly, before we get to this first segment goes by pretty quick. Well, the heck, the whole show goes by pretty quick, but I'd like to address something that, and you're going to hear that today. You'll hear me sniffling today, and I'll just apologize for it right now. I'm trying not to sniffle on the mic. Exactly. But I'll do my best to not sniffle into the mic. But what I'd like to do, real quickly, is address some of this apathy I've been hearing from people I speak with during the week. If you're feeling this way, especially after the election, kind of a post-election blues, well, you need to snap out of it. Because we don't have time for pity parties here on this show. We need to start working towards the next congressional election, towards getting good people. And you know these people. One of your friends, your coworkers, you think they would make a good congressional representative. Heck, it might even be you. Get to work this week lining up there or your candidacy. If you do that, then the rest is easy. All we need to do then is band together and vote them in. The Tea Party in 2010 showed it can be done. The key is getting it done, deciding how you're going to contribute, and then doing it. You cannot sit around and say, boy, I hope this changes, or I can't believe that got passed. The reason nothing changes or bad laws get passed is because we allow them. That's really all there is to it. There's no big conspiracy, no overall agenda. We, as a people of this country, through our lack of pressure on Congress, allow these things to happen. So in reality, we only have no one to blame but ourselves. I know most people don't want to hear that. If we blame it on some unseen force, then we have a reason to not do the hard work necessary. Because no matter what happens, this unseen force will overrule our efforts. To me, this is a cop-out, an excuse for being lazy, for continuing to sit on the couch, living your life and not doing anything to help turn the country around. Every time I hear this type of excuse from people, either in person or on the radio, it immediately tells me this person is a complainer, someone who is going to do a lot of talking, but not try and solve the problem. These are people you should be avoiding because they will hamper your efforts and bring you down. They'll be the ones telling you how much time you are wasting, how nothing is ever going to change. The fallacy is that things do change. We didn't always have an overly intrusive government, at least not to the extent it is now. So things do change, even if not for the better. The reason they have changed for the worse is because too many people have sat back and watched the minority that votes and wins elections rewrite the laws. Minority being not ethnic group, but minority of liberal people. The answer is, of course, to start voting and winning elections. And the key to that is action, putting together the things that need to happen to bring about a win for a good candidate. If we do that, we can start making the progress and getting this country turned around. A word of warning, though, how important is it to you to be liked? This was the big question in Death of a Salesman for everyone who read that in English in high school. I want to warn you right now, liberty and freedom increasingly are not looked upon with acceptance in this country. And others, yes, even your friends and neighbors will try to socially ostracize you into complying with the current prevailing social conditions. It's going to take a lot of backbone and an unshakable belief in your principles to stand firm, but you can do it. And if you need some reassurance, just tune into this radio show each week and you'll be refreshed and reinvigorated by our message. So much so that the rest of your week will be a breeze. Well, we're up on the first break.
You can do it.
You can do it. And I only sniffled once during that whole segment, so yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. This is the Patrick Riggins Show. We'll be back after these messages.